I heal faster at home. You know, my own environment, quietness, and then these beautiful professional people coming and working with me. I can't say, I just can't thank them enough. I'm happy that my husband didn't have to take me to these different facilities, because it would have been a great challenge. It would have been more than one driver. And here I was at home, you know. And we believe, my whole family believes too, that because of my speedy recovery is due to the program, you know, the home program.
The fact that therapists came to my home, I was able to do it in my own environment, for me, made it less intimidating. And I guess I found the tasks that I was given to do, I found them to be, I could do them with less inhibitions, if I could put it that way.
The concern we had as an individual was, would I continue to grow at the pace that I was growing in the inpatient program? And you know what? This is my life I'm talking about. It's very important to us. And we, you know, we have been totally satisfied with the ESD program in you know, keeping us out in the community, get us involved in the normal day-to-day errands that your life allows, and in addition to that, still keep a track of the things we wanted to accomplish as a parent or as a patient.
We then set about establishing a set of goals for my recovery. And for me, perhaps one of the most important goals, well, there were 4 goals. And they were, 1, to recover my speech, very important. And secondly, to improve my handwriting. Obviously at that time, I was unable to write, literally. Other goals were to get back to driving, one a priority. I don't like losing my independence. And the 4th one was getting back to the gym. I exercise at gym 4 or 5 days a week, and I missed that. And to be able to get back into that was a very important goal for me to consider.
Because the work with the group is the same work as we did on the inpatient program, that's not the type of things we did, because we're doing the same thing. To me, it was much more pleasant, much more productive that the rehab people could, you know, show up in this, you know, in our home, and we could focus on the, you know, what we had to do in this friendly environment. And, you know, it's not the part that's when you're up in the morning and you've got tons of energy. That's not the problem. The problem is when you're tired. Right. And so when we're tired, I could simply go and have a rest. And that was that naturalness was really important to us.
All these exercises, I had to work up to doing them 10 times, not at the beginning, just gradually working up to doing them 10 times each. And it was going up and down stairs without holding onto a rail, and progressing towards going up and down stairs, and then walking in a straight line in the kitchen here, and then turning around and walking back. There's a whole lot of hand exercises that I had to do, and they were like picking up different types of articles with my finger and my thumb and using each finger, picking them all up. And that was difficult to do at first. I couldn't believe. I thought I could just go in there and just, pick everything up. But I couldn't. With practice, it all came. I wasn't able to touch my thumb to each finger either. And with practice and exercise, I'm able to do that and pick up anything,
They taught me from scratch to do it all again. And we, I can do it all. That was surprising. For the large part, my right hand is fully functional. And I'm very happy with that. We've been working on a golf program, and I don't use my right leg or my right arm the way I should, but we have a professional who's working with us to get back to a golf game, and I hope, I told the doctor, I want a better golf game than I ever had with my golf.
Being retired, my wife working, I have become the chief cook and bottle wash, you might say. So I do cooking tasks and tasks around the kitchen. And I found I couldn't do simple things like peel a potato. My right hand was very limited as to what I could do. So I was given exercises to do that would help my recovery with my right hand and right leg. For example, I would use a 5-pound weight, and with that weight I would practice my right hand doing simple exercises like that to gain full mobility, and believe it or not, it worked.
And without the team members coming out, I could see myself doing, not knowing exactly what to do. I mean, this is what the team members helped me to realize, that I have to do these things, I have to do these exercises, and encouraged me in such a, nice way. I think I could have probably thinking, I've had this stroke, I gotta go to bed and lay there. And I probably vegetate in bed, for most of the day, and which I didn't. I'd have maybe in the afternoon I might have a nap or so. But other than that, I was busy doing something. And I read a lot, but I know that I could have fallen into this going to bed and staying there. And it wouldn't have been for the team members. That's what I've been doing.
The piece that I think is just immeasurable is the psychological and emotional support. It's one thing if a family member has to be the raw person and the team is just you, but once you bring in 5 more people who are gung-ho about what is going on with your husband, with my husband here, and the emotional and the psychological support that they bring on a daily basis is invaluable. And we often just focus on the functional part, but to me this was equally, if not in some ways more valuable, because it can keep you going. Right. And it's very, very positive.
My family, friends think this is, your program is wonderful. My wife didn't have to take time or lots of time off of work to see to my needs. She was here for the start of the program, the first couple of days, and after that she was able to pretty well get on with her life. So all in all, it was a very positive experience and helped, I believe, in a speedy recovery.
Many times my husband would come and try and insist me to do different things, or my son or daughter-in-law or my grandkids, because they were also concerned. And because I'm such a strong-willed person, I just say to them, let me do this by my own. I have to do this, I have to do this. And I became stronger that way because I knew I have to do it, and I did it. I was able to do it and there was no problems. So my family, I think, were really happy too, because they could see me you know, getting out and doing these things myself, all the exercises and things like that. And the walking, you know, going outside and going for a walk and gardening and all that by myself. Going downstairs, going outside, going down the stairs, doing the gardening and coming back without any assistance. Just doing it by myself, just as nothing had ever happened.
Some things like my perfect golf game is my list, and we aren't going to finish that yet. That's going to take all summer. Just one summer.
Yeah, just one.
And our goal there is that we are going to come towards the end of summer, and I'm going to have a good competitive golf game with my friends and to do all that. So you know, it's a variety of things we've put in for goals, and some of them are done, some are still going to be working on for a while, and that's, I guess, part of what we do with this stroke thing is keep on competing.